covering every county. This is your statewide newscast, Arkansas Today.
Good afternoon, I'm Mallory Brooks. Thanks for watching Arkansas Today on this Wednesday. A lawsuit filed against JJ's Bar and Grill in Springdale after a night of drinking results in a car accident. The 13-page lawsuit alleges JJ's in Springdale served alcoholic drinks to a 20-year-old woman. Police say she drove while intoxicated and hit a Ford Mustang and drove away with the airbags deployed. Police stopped her in a nearby parking lot. Kelly O'Neill breaks down the case.
Where did I leave?
Why'd you leave the accident?
I didn't leave an accident.
You did leave an accident.
Where did I leave?
You literally left an accident.
Okay, which one did I leave?
Dash cam video from the Springdale Police Department shows the moments before Syra Campo Rodriguez was arrested on multiple criminal charges.
I didn't hit a Mustang. I don't even know a Mustang.
A lawsuit filed on July 1st by Mulkey Law Firm states Rodriguez ordered 4 frozen margaritas and 3 Crown Royal whiskey beverages before getting behind the wheel.
Don't arrest me, officer!
It goes on to say that the Mustang she hit was left demolished, leaving the driver injured.
This is a dram shop action. You know, there are two ways that businesses can be held liable when they illegally, basically, or improperly serve alcohol. One is to sell it to a minor under circumstances where they knew or should have known.
The Alcohol Beverage Control Division charged JJ's with furnishing alcoholic beverages to a minor and furnishing beverages to an intoxicated person, facing a fine of $1,000 and probation through July 28th.
Springdale, you logged that my 15 has broke my back window.
Attorney Bruce Mulkey says he hopes this serves as a wake-up call.
We hope at some point in the future there'll be some measure of justice. And we hope at the same time that liquor stores and bars and restaurants will sell more responsibly.
The CEO and owner of JJ's Grill in Springdale says he has not yet been served with a lawsuit and has not been able to review the allegations in it. Democrats on Capitol Hill still pushing back against President Trump's crackdown on illegal immigration, seizing on a Homeland Security report alleging unsafe conditions at migrant holding facilities. The Trump administration denies migrants are being mistreated, but acknowledges Customs and Border Patrol still in a crisis mode at the border with a lack of resources and personnel to deal with the migrants. More than 100,000 every month crossing the border illegally.
We're not asking for the moon here. We're asking for some things that even President Obama had the same position on. How hard is that?
If they had 50 shelters here in the city, it still wouldn't be enough because we are talking about 100 people per day. How many people will it be and for how many months?
On Friday, the Vice President, Mike Pence, will make his way down to the border for a first-hand look at the holding facilities. Could we see recreational marijuana on the November 2020 ballot? One local group filed its petition today to the Secretary of State's office. The Drug Policy Education Group is filing 2 amendments. One is for the legalization of recreational marijuana for everyone over the age of 21. The second amendment would expunge the records of those who have marijuana offenses for anything less than a pound.
People with just possession, small amounts, a few plants, deserve to have their records cleaned and have a life again.
Legalizing marijuana is not a way to fix the criminal justice system.
There is a long way to go from raising money, getting enough signatures, and approval by the Election Commission before we will see it on the ballot. The city of Fayetteville is wanting public input on possibly reducing single-use plastics with an online survey. Single-use plastics include shopping bags, plates, bowls, cups, and utensils that are difficult to recycle and compost. In May, the Fayetteville City Council passed an ordinance banning the purchase of polystyrene styrofoam products with city money. The data collected will be used to look into whether a citywide ban of single-use plastics would be feasible.
We have a resident and visitor survey that asks for their input and feedback and opinion on regulating those items. And then we also have a business survey because we recognize this will definitely have a business impact if the council does decide to regulate any of these items. And both of those surveys are available online. We're hoping to get as much feedback from as many folks as possible.
A resolution passed on June 4th asked the Fayetteville mayor and city employees to work with the Environmental Action Committee and other leaders to study the issue and suggest potential alternatives. Well, coming up